100 days ago, I was in the worst shape of my life. Weighing in at 106 kilograms, I had to make a fucking change, like any normal person would do. Every week, I'd be ordering takeaways. As soon as I hit that fucking doorstep on my long week at work, takeaway galore would fucking strike my phone, the doorbell, and in my fucking stomach. That'd mean breakfast, lunch, dinner. And I'm not even exaggerating. Each order would cost, what? £20? As again, from the 60-day video, I will put what my fucking takeaway list was. It was absolutely abysmal. But as I said, 100 days ago, that was then. Here we are now, sitting in at 87.4 kilograms. Wow. Can I just say, I'm not trying to big myself up. I am nowhere near where I want to be yet, but for 100 days progress, I think that is fucking spot on. That's about 18.5.6 kilograms that I have lost. And to say, I have also kept my muscle, which is actually quite incredible to say, with that amount of weight loss in 100 days. I wouldn't have thought I'd have kept any of, nowhere near the strength I had. But I have. So I must have done something right. But we're not here to gloat on what I've done. I'm here to give you what I did and also the experiences, what I faced. So let's start from day one. Day one, my goal was to actually set out to 1, lose weight, and 2, cut caffeine out of my diet and drink a shit ton of water. So the diet I did choose was the carnivore diet. And I know not most people are fond of all these diet fucking tricks, you got your vegan diet, all this crap. You get what I mean? But this was one that I felt like I could actually stick to and, get into a habit of actually being in a diet and not doing all these yo-yo diets. So I went with that one. Personally, any other you can do whatever you want, but it worked for me. So what I actually did where I was no calories counted, high fats, high protein, extremely low carbs. I think the max amount of carbs I ever had in a day was about, 25? And that's from a bit of corn. And I know you're not really supposed to have veg on the diet, but I wanted veg in it, get whatever they have, fucking vitamins and everything. So that was my decision. It helped me as well because it filled that gap. It made me feel more alive as well. Getting all the nutrients in, and it still worked. So, but yeah, as I said, day one was sort the fucking diet out. I honestly do recommend this diet because you don't have to track anything really. All you have to do is just make sure high fat, high meat, so you don't fucking get lethargic or anything like that. So that's what I did for the first 60 to 70 days. I was on a carnivore diet. I also, as I mentioned, cut out caffeine, which was the hardest thing for me, seeing as I was addicted to fizzy drinks, energy drinks, anything. I remember that first day, fucking hell. It was literally hell. Going on a diet, all these cravings, and I don't have any caffeine to take any sort of cravings away. It's just pure water. So I remember that day vividly. I got in the van. We were driving to our next job. I had to tell my brother to pull over, and I was sick on the floor. All what I had to eat came out, and it was horrible. One of the worst feelings I've ever had. And I thought I was just going to quit there. Not with the diet, but with the caffeine intake. But that day I did have a little bit of caffeine, but I think this is the one thing that actually took me off carbonated drinks. And that was, I went into a service station and I actually went and had a black coffee. So as you know, black coffee, they've got fucking what, maybe 2 calories in, 0 calories. I've fucking no idea. I know they're low. But coffee's got caffeine. I think I had about 3 sips because I wasn't too big on coffee, but I am now. I quite like my black coffees. And I remember had a bit, put me to sleep. I woke up and I felt so much better. I don't know if it was just like the little bit of caffeine or, having the sleep, but I reckon it was due to the caffeine and partially the sleep as well, fucking get rid of that fucking headache. So it was a very rough start, but weeks flew on. I remember that first week weighing in, I think I dropped it from 106 kilograms to, I think it was 101 or 102. And I had never been so happy to see weight drop off like that. Like, that's 5 kilograms in 1 week. I didn't know what to do with myself. Because usually with a diet, I see results, I think, I can have a little bit of a cheat. That didn't hit me this time. But I think that's a big reason why that didn't hit me, is because I was actually trying to lose weight just for my holiday. Because I've always wanted to look good on a holiday and, better than what I've looked like. And I felt like this was the best fucking time. Well, I had 75 days to lose weight. So I had plenty of time just to, at least slim down a little bit more than what 106 kilograms looked like. But yeah, that second week came round. I'd already lost over 14 pounds. That's a stone in Britain, that's fucking 2 weeks. I lost a stone. I know most of it would have been water weight, but seeing it come off was brilliant. And this video of me posing, and it may not look good now, but when I fucking seen myself and that fucking number on the scale, I think it was 98 kilograms. I was buzzing because that's the first time I've seen under 100 kilograms in God knows how long. I'd say about at least fucking two years. Of course, after the second week, you kind of get more into a routine of things. You've done the hard things. The cravings are going. The everything just flows better. You're more in a routine, and you kind of know what you can and can't eat. And from there, each week, I think I was losing about 1 kilogram. Some weeks, I wouldn't lose anything, which was a bit disheartening because, well, who doesn't want to see weight loss each week? And I think it was about 2 weeks there was no weight loss, but I think my body was actually recomping, or whatever it's called, body recomposition. I think it was doing that because, well, I looked better than what the 2 weeks were before, and I think my body was actually just, right, you've turned fat into muscle now. You haven't lost weight, but there's that. But also, I do think it might be because of, it may sound stupid, but the weather, with it being fucking boiling, the your body tends to withhold water. And of course, with me drinking, I think I was drinking about 5 litres of water when it was hot. Big fucking bottle about this big. It was ridiculous. I think my body was holding a lot of fluids back, so it might have been that. But I like to believe it was my body recomp. It was a body recomp or whatever you want to call it. But once the temperatures dropped, I went from 70. No, sorry. I went from 96, 97-ish to around about 94. And I remember seeing that at my girlfriend's house and I thought, what the fuck? Because, from 2 weeks, not seeing a weight loss, and then bang, it all just hits. I was like, wow. And that gave me a bigger fucking boost than any. Because my goal before this holiday was to be 90 kilograms and also or below it. And that was where my first cheat meal would have been. Would it be at 90 kilograms just before the holiday or below? That's kind of what also motivated me a lot, was that one cheat meal. I can't have anything because I need to hit this weight so I can have that before the holiday. So it makes it like a fucking brilliant week. Like a weekend before the fucking 2 weeks of fucking let loose. Eat all inclusive food. But, of course, I wasn't just dieting. I was also going to the gym. I did a three day week of going to the gym. Still do now because of what I do as a job. I can't really go to the gym as much because, well, I work long hours. It is a physical job, so that might help towards my strength staying. It's because I work a physical job. But going back to what the gym is, well, what I did at the gym. So I did 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, push pull legs. As simple as that. Then I've got all week to kind of recover, and we go again. I always push myself every single session to a point where, you'd feel it every fucking week. And you've got all week to recover, and then it's repeat, recycle. It's fucking, it was horrible. But if you go to my TikTok, you will of course see what I have been doing, because I have been documenting everything on there. But yeah, the holiday comes round. I was very nervous for this holiday because this was around day 75, and I was always a bit, right, what's going to happen when I eat carbs? I was watching videos after videos on like how to settle your body back into carbs without having all the weight gain on, and people have been telling me, as soon as you touch carbs, everything's going to get gained on. I was a bit worried because, I'd lost all that weight. I was 90 kilograms, and this holiday, I feel like would have made or broke me. And luckily, it made me, because on holiday, I wasn't the worst. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed myself on holiday. I had food that I hadn't had. I had carbs every single day. I had fucking cake. I had every fucking dessert possible. Chips, fucking whatever you get with all inclusive. Your fucking stuff that you fucking dream of in your night when you're on a fucking diet. But most of the days I actually stayed quite well. I had grilled chicken, rice, veg. Yeah, sometimes I may go for a fucking second plate, but it's not the worst. And I think because of the amount of calories I was consuming on this carnivore diet, my body's metabolism actually withheld the holiday food. Because with this carnivore diet, I was eating about, 5,000 calories? 3 to 5,000 calories, which was, well, it's fucking summer, isn't it? It's quite a lot. And I think while doing that, it actually helped me on holiday. Because after the holiday, stepping on them scales were fucking scary. Because you see, my body's a bit more bloated than it were, holding a lot more water weight, so I didn't look as good as what I did in the photos before. And I stepped on them scales, and I don't know how, I was still 91 kilograms, which is fucking nothing. I gained what? A kilogram? A kilogram after 2 weeks of eating completely fucking no tracking, no nothing, just eating. Yes, some days I were good, but most of them were fucking bad. I don't know how I did it, but I only managed to gain 1 kilogram. After that, after the holiday was finished, I decided to, I got the taste for carbs again. I thought, I don't want to do this diet my whole life. I can't have, things I enjoy. So I went back to what basics are, and I don't want to really cut out a food group again. Cutting out carbs is fucking horrible. It is not something you should do, but I did it, so I can't really complain or say anything to anyone else. It worked for me, but personally, I missed having carbs. Me rice, me pasta, but even like bread, fucking wraps, anything like that. And yeah, so after the holiday, I introduced carbs back, went on low fats. So I just basically ate, what, chicken breast, rice, and just whatever veg I could have on. And the one thing I learned from it all was, and it's weird, bit of portion control. So when I used to do diets, I always used to have a full packet of, like, your microwave rice. I've halved it. I had 125 grams worth of cooked rice, and I had a good portion of protein, and then the rest I had a big selection of veg. Like, I've never really done it like that. Like, I had more volume of what I could eat, and it'd still come out to what, about 500, 600 calories a meal. And if I have my 3 meals, and of course I'd have a few snacks, but I was eating what, 2,300. That was what I worked out to be my my calorie deficit. It was about a 500 calorie like deficit that I was in as soon as I introduced carbs back, and it's like heaven. It was honestly really like heaven, buddy. Fucking being able to eat these carbs, all these veg. Back to chicken breast, the low fat. It don't taste as good as what the high fatty meat is, but it was something new. Introducing it in again to my diet, it made me happy. And I actually saw a big improvement in the gym. I was less tired and I could recover faster, which was very nice. It's like my fucking bench press. I managed, well, before the holiday, I did 80 kilograms for 5 reps. Yeah. I think about a couple of weeks into doing, adding the carbs back in, I upped that to 80 kilograms for, what did I do? I did it for 10. And that's, what, double the amount. It might be, well, yeah, that's double the amount. And by that time, I'd actually lost a bit more weight. And that, what, I was 87.5, which I am now. And it's weird because going back to what I used to be able to do, I struggled to bench 100 kilograms when I was 100 plus kilograms. I've got the video of when I first posted it on TikTok. It's a shocking video. You can barely see out. It's like looking at me fucking trousers and just seeing like a little fucking smurf pop his head out like, hello. But I covered it up because, yeah, you can see a bit too much. But yeah, here's the video. So, yeah. And then what? Here's the video of me now, what I bench pressed 100 kilograms twice. And that's at 87.5. So the diet's working. These 100 days have gone fucking brilliant. And what we'll do is we'll do a little comparison. So here's what I started off as to now. Like, there is a huge difference. I'll do a back. So that's what my back looked like to now. That it's crazy. And I'm not even at a good fucking weight. Well, I am at good weight to me, but for what I want to be at, I want to be a lot more leaner. So it's crazy. It's like the side profile, like this side profile compared to this one. Like I get that in this one I'm I'm posing, so I'm going to show a bit more, but that I had no confidence in. I had no confidence in that one at all compared to this one. I'm full of confidence. When I go into the gym, I can bring a tripod in. What the fuck? When I first started this, there's a video on my TikTok explaining why I didn't want to film in the gym because I was scared. Didn't know what people would think. And now it's like a fucking home, in a way. I'm there every fucking weekend. They're fucking filming. I'm not really that bothered. Nobody else is either. So if you ever want to film in the gym, honestly, no one really cares. And it's a nice feeling because you get to do what you want to do, kind of record your progress. And if anyone does ask, they're just curious. You might get the odd person, but overall, you're doing it for yourself. And that's what the gym is. You do it all for yourself. But anyway, those were the pictures of me from then and now. And yeah, I hope a lot of you took some good advice, if that be from what dietary aspect or, the gym. Didn't really give too much about the gym, but, I feel like the recovery part of it is the most important. And yeah, if you like the video, please subscribe, give it a like, and maybe just comment something, anything. Interact. Be nice. So, if I have inspired anyone today, let me know. I'd love to see some fucking progress of all you guys. So, thanks for watching. Subscribe. And yeah.